Hello, dear students. Good morning, all. Let's start today's topic. Today's topic is types of networking. Before that, let's have a look at the topics that we have discussed. Like, first topic was what is networking, and then we have learned about computer networks, their advantages, and then components of wired network and wireless network. In wired component, we have learned about network cards, networking cables, hubs, and switches. And in wireless networking, we learned about wireless network card, access point or routers, and Wi-Fi. Today we will talk about different types of network. Here I'm showing you the pictures of your book, types of network. So basically there are three types of network. First is LAN, second is MEN, and third is WAN. LAN stands for Local Area Network. MEN stands for Metropolitan Area Network, and WAN stands for Wide Area Network. Okay, so it depends on the organization ki which type of geographical area it wants to covered by a network. See, if there is a small geographic area, so there we can make the local area network, and if it is wide in range, so we need man, and more wide we need WAN here. So let's talk about LAN first. See, LAN, two or more computers and peripheral devices means peripheral devices I'm saying because it's not necessary कि in the network you will connect computers only. In a network we can connect some other hardware devices also, like printers, scanners, or other input output devices. So in LAN we connect the computers and peripheral devices within small area, like within a room, in office buildings, or a campus. Means if you want to create a network in a campus, so there you will make LAN, local area network. It is called the local area. The range of this network is very small. Like in schools it is used. LAN is used in schools also. So where we can connect the systems, systems are also called terminals here. So here we can connect the systems with wire and wireless also. That I have told you about wireless components of a network. So it depends on the type of network we are creating, wired network or wireless network. Okay, in LAN the data transmission speed means the data is transmitted very slow in comparison of WAN. Okay, and as the LAN is a small in size network, so it can be controlled by single person, because it is not a very large network, so one person can control this network. Okay, now come to second type of network, that is MEN. MEN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. The difference between LAN and MEN is about the range. Means the range of MEN is broader than the range of LAN. Metropolitan area network, it spreads across a city. Okay, so it covers a city. Okay, the most common example of MEN network is the cable television, जो cable connect की जाती है within in a city. So it's a kind of MEN network. In MEN we can also connect different types of LAN here. Means using MEN we can connect LANs also. We can make individual metropolitan area network, as well as we can connect different types of MEN here, as showing in this figure of MEN. Here they are showing in this picture: main building, manufacturing, and shipping. These three are different types of buildings. Suppose they have their own LAN. So using metropolitan area network, we can connect these three LANs here. Now come to WAN. WAN stands for wide area network. This kind of network connect two or more located and far away places, means it is spread beyond the cities. The range of this network is more wider than men. Okay, so most common example of WAN is telecom system. It is spread beyond the cities. We can make call from one city to another city. Okay, so WAN is used in very large organization and government agencies also. Using WAN we can connect man also, LAN also. Okay, see other exam is WAN. Another example of WAN is connection of, like जो multinational companies होती हैं, and then connection between internet and intranet. And ATM facility in ATMs, WAN is using here na, WAN is used here in ATM systems. It is an example of WAN. And monthly national bank services, these all are the example of WAN, where network is spread beyond the city. Okay, now come to network architecture. Network architecture means the design according to which we want to connect the system. Means by following this architecture, we connect the systems. Either we can make LAN, or if we are making WAN or MAN, so there we will follow a particular design to connect the system. So there are two types of network architecture according to which we can make our network. Like first network architecture is peer to peer network, and second is client server network. So let's understand about client server network first. See, client server network, many systems are connected to each other. Some peripheral devices may also there. But in this type of network, one system will make a server here. So understand what is the meaning of server. Server is the most powerful system among all the systems connected in a network. Okay, so it has some extra powers, it has some extra advantages, and it will control other system connected in the system. Means suppose if you want to store any information in a network, so you will store that information on a server, and other connected devices will request to the server for getting that information. Okay, here now you can see in this picture also. See this system with CPU. It's a server. So it's a computer that provides services to all the clients and control the access of hardware and software and other resources. Means the resources that we will use in a system, so that server will control all the systems and hardware also. Means all these systems have to request to this server for getting any information, and if they wants to use any hardware, like if a printer is connected in this network, so if any one of these system wants to use that printer, so it has to request that server. Then these clients can use that hardware, and these clients have to request the server for getting information like data and other stored information. Okay, so I hope server is clear to you. It's the powerful computer among all the systems connected in the network. It provides service to all the clients, so that's why it is called the server. Now come to peer network. Unlike client server network, in a peer to peer network, all the connected system have same capacity. Means see there, these all system have same capacity. They all have equal services and equal capabilities. Okay, and they all can share the resources available in a network. Okay, they do not need to request to anyone. There is no central server. Okay, so each system works at individual server at present as well as client also. There is no specified server here. It's up to the creator of the network that in which system, which type of capabilities he wants to give to these systems. Okay, so in peer to peer all systems are same, and in client server one system is server. Server is also known as the host. Okay, so one system is server with more capabilities and more services, and other systems work like clients. Okay, now come to accessing files from a shared device. Means, suppose you have saved some information in a shared device drive and you want to access that information. So here is the list of steps that you have to follow. First, click on the network icon on the desktop. If it is not appearing on the desktop, then you can find it on the all programs also. And then click list of shared device will be displayed here. See here, this is the view pane. Here you can see the list of all the shared devices. Now click on your desired location from you want to choose your file. Click on the required shared drive to see its content in a view pane. Find the required file. As you will click here on any drive, so you can see the contents over here. In this pane you can see the contents. So from here you can choose your contents, and then just double click on that content if you want to open. Otherwise, if you don't want to open, so you can simply select and right click and you can move it from there to another place. You can do any operation that you want to do. Okay, so this is for sharing or accessing the file stored in a shared drive. Okay, there they are saying that you can copy and you can paste it somewhere. In these lines they are telling you you can copy that particular file and you can paste it somewhere else wherever you want. Okay, now come to network security. This is the very important aspect of all the networks, because if there are many systems connected together, so there it is very important to provide security to each system. Okay, for that purpose we can use simple ID and password concept. We can give the login ID to each user who are using the systems in a network, and then they will open system by typing that ID and by typing that password. Second option is, first is the login security, means you can give login ID or password. Second is right security, means we can make changes in the network setting so that we can prevent the unauthorized access or unauthorized access of the contents of our network. Okay, so these 2 points we have to keep in our mind when we are creating a network. We have to keep these 2 points in our mind. Okay, so this at a glance point you can read for revising the chapter. Okay, so that's all for today. In the next video we will solve the exercise part of this chapter. Okay, that's all for today.